What's up, everybody? This is Brad, and I want to show you guys something that got revealed, I think, late last night that may have pushed me over the edge in terms of whether or not I wanted to buy the Nintendo Switch expansion pack for the online service. They've been doing a good job in adding things to this to justify asking people to, to pay the higher price, and I will commend Nintendo for that. But I've been holding out, thinking, the emulation was kind of bad at first because remember the whole thing with the Ocarina of Time and Mario Kart. Some of the effects weren't rendering right. Well, they fixed that. I think the online is still not very good for the games that you actually can play, like Mario Kart Online. But that's going to be true for pretty much any Nintendo game, I think. But I want to show you guys this game here because this is a trip down nostalgia lane for me. Check this out.
Hi, Professor
Not
Oak.
actual
Hello,
gameplay
Ash. I
footage.
have an important message for you. They are starting an official Puzzle League tournament, and you are selected as one
Pokemon
of the
Puzzle League.
challengers.
I'll go sign up. Pikachu.
Eager to prove themselves in this new type of Pokemon battle, Ash and Pikachu
Look at this
race the
limited
Pokemon
animation
Puzzle
for the
League
intro.
Village.
I played the crap out of this game as a kid.
Way to go! Way to go! Squirtle! Almost there.
I don't remember those numbers having like weird green light around them. It's probably probably the emulator that they're using.
I'm gonna win.
I'll have to go back and look up actual old footage of this game.
Yeah, we won!
Boy, do I have some memories of this. There you go. There's a lot there. All right, let's go ahead and stop this and go back. First off, the intro. Not the best animation you've ever seen, but it gets the point. It gets the point across of what's going on. I don't really know why there'd be a puzzle league. I think this is like a different kind of game, and like maybe somehow they got an agreement to do a Pokemon version of it. I can't remember. I guess it's like Puzzle Challenge or something like that. There was a Game Boy Color game that featured Pokemon 2, but that one was more based on the games. This one's just directly tied to the anime, which I'm surprised they would even dust this off for. Like this this version of Ash has not been around in a long time. Like the actress who played Ash back then has not voiced him in years. Veronica Taylor has not been Ash in a long, long time. But like it's still really cool to hear her as Ash again, just in this clip. That's who voiced him when I was a kid. And that's the voice I'm used to hearing. That's not a knock against the current voice actor for him. I mean, she's been doing a great job. I think she's been the same Ash since the initial 4Kids replacement, unless I'm mistaken. So, just some voices you're more used to hearing, and that's all it is. But there were people who got real mad about that too, and they held a grudge for the cast switch for years. Like, God, let it go, people. But anyway, this is a great little game. It's more like it's a puzzle game that they just stuck some Pokemon characters in. Like the Pokemon literally are just there as images and sound effects. That's it. The elements on the tiles don't have anything at all to do with the gameplay. They're almost like glorified cameos. Anyway, there's some different challenge modes. Like there's a speed mode. There's a mode where you have to clear a line, and that is there's a line to clear. That's specifically the Team Rocket challenge. Here you see Jesse and James in one of their old throwback disguises, or not really a disguise, but just the over the top outfits that they would wear. I I know with the Team Rocket challenge, you like I said, there's a line that as the blocks rise, there's a clear line. You clear everything. You can see that. Yeah, there you see it right there by Meowth's feet. You can see the clear sign. If you clear everything above it, you beat the level. And of course, as the game goes on, the blocks come up faster. This area in the library, you can actually build your own puzzles, and you're given a set number of moves to limit how many block swaps you can do. So you'll have your setup, and it says you must clear this in 2 moves, and you got to figure out how to do that. And sometimes it'll be like you gotta swap one as it's in midair so that it falls properly or at the same time as another one. And some of them can get really complex for the more difficult levels. And then there's the single player mode, which lets you challenge through kind of like the games in a way, where you go through all the gym leaders and then you fight the Elite Four, and then spoiler, if you do the harder difficulties, you get a surprise challenge at the end from Mewtwo. So, you don't catch any Pokemon in this. It's just straight up a puzzle game. But I really like this, and there was a point where I got really good at it. At least I think I did. Where I could get some matches pretty quick. Again, I wonder, what exactly, what emulator are they using? Is there a way that they can make this look a little better? It may just be that the game was so low quality. And one of the things that I've learned about old games is that when I played Donkey Kong Country recently on the SNES Mini, I found out that the games were designed in a way to where they're supposed to be, the Donkey Kong sprites don't render as they are intended to be seen. I know that was really confusing the way I said it, but basically they're built into the game one way, but the intention is to see them on TV. And so they pre-render these, they pre-render them and create these sprites with that in mind, that the machine is going to render it, or the appearance of the sprite on an actual TV is going to look different than how they are programmed into the game. So maybe that's something going on here, which why the visuals are so poor. It's just because of the age of the game, which is a shame, but I mean, it's a shame, but I would rather they put this game online with those issues than it just not be there. And I don't know exactly if maybe it's a video quality. I don't think there's a... I don't know. But I think it looks fine enough to play. It's an old game. Who really cares that much, But I think this could do it for me. I think, when you look into all the other stuff that's already there, the NES, they even added a few, of course, bottom of the barrel games to the NES or the SNES catalog recently. But you got the Splatoon 2 stuff, Animal Crossing, the Genesis, all the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe booster courses that are coming. I think that they have really, they're really trying to give you your a good deal, I think. And hopefully they'll surprise us with more of these classic N64 games that maybe we're not expecting. This is the first one they've announced for the Switch Online expansion that was not part of their original reveal for this catalog. So we're going into unknown times now, and the speculation can officially begin as to what could possibly be next. So, like I said, I wouldn't have expected this game because it is directly tied to the anime, and it's tied to a very old era of the anime. But, you know, a fun game is a fun game. Now, I don't know if this is going to have online. It didn't look like it did. Maybe it'll surprise us. But again, the online isn't necessarily not that great. So even if it doesn't, you know, I wouldn't mind to have this just for the single player stuff, and to play through that as little of a story as it actually is. But and then some of like the Team Rocket challenge, the library, you know, limited move challenges, those are fun. I think I actually completely beat this game back in the day. Did everything on the highest difficulty too. But it's been years since I played it. And I tried emulating it once, and the emulation didn't work out so well, so couldn't play it. But this might do it for me. This might be what gets me to buy the expansion pack. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And, you know, did you play this game back in the day? Maybe you liked it, maybe you didn't. Maybe you played the Game Boy game. Maybe you played one of the, like I said, I think I think this puzzle challenge game exists outside of Pokemon. Not entirely sure of that. But, you know, did you play any other game kind of like this? Let me know, you know, and do check out all my other videos and stuff. And hopefully, like I said, Nintendo's got some more surprises for this big Nintendo 64 catalog, because there were some pretty good games there, and I think we should see them all. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.